In a world often overshadowed by stress, negativity, and the relentless pursuit of success, many find themselves yearning for a deeper sense of fulfillment and joy. The challenge lies not just in recognizing this absence, but in discovering the pathways back to a vibrant, joy-filled existence. This book serves as a beacon of hope, inviting you to explore the transformative power of joy and how it can be intentionally cultivated in your everyday life. Through a blend of inspiring insights and practical exercises, you will uncover the profound benefits of embracing joy. You'll learn to enrich your experiences and relationships, shift your perspective toward positivity, and build resilience in the face of life's challenges. This journey will guide you in developing joyful habits, nurturing connections, and ultimately creating a legacy that resonates with joy. To make the most of this book, approach it as a companion on your journey. Engage with each chapter at your own pace, reflect on the exercises, and allow yourself to experience the joy that unfolds. As you embark on this adventure, remember that joy is not merely a fleeting emotion. It's a powerful choice and a lifelong pursuit. Let this be your call to action. Choose joy, embrace its energy, and transform your life in ways you never thought possible. Chapter 1. The Power of Joy. In exploring the profound impact that joy can have on our lives, we uncover its potential to serve as a catalyst for fulfillment. Joy is often perceived as a fleeting emotion, a momentary spark that can brighten our day. However, it is much more than that. Joy is a powerful choice that can enhance our overall well-being. By recognizing joy as a conscious decision, we can cultivate it in our lives and witness its transformative effects. When we embrace joy, we enrich our experiences and relationships. Imagine a person intentionally choosing joy despite facing a challenging situation, perhaps a job loss or a difficult breakup. Instead of succumbing to despair, they focus on the lessons learned and the opportunities that lie ahead. This choice to lean into joy creates unexpected positive outcomes, allowing them to rebuild their lives with resilience and optimism. Such a mindset not only improves their emotional health, but also inspires those around them. Furthermore, joy influences our outcomes and perspectives in profound ways. Consider a workplace scenario where a team actively fosters an environment of joy. When team members celebrate small wins and support one another, collaboration flourishes. Creativity thrives in such a joyful atmosphere, leading to innovative solutions and a sense of belonging. The ripple effect of this joyful energy can transform not just individual experiences, but the entire workplace culture. Choosing joy is also an affirmation of self-worth. It signals to ourselves that we are deserving of happiness and fulfillment. By making this choice, we assert our ability to shape our lives and define our experiences. Incorporating joy into our daily routines reinforces our self-esteem and encourages a positive outlook on life. To put these concepts into practice, consider setting aside time for reflection. Write down 3 moments in your life when joy positively influenced an outcome. These could be instances where joy helped you navigate a challenge or made a significant difference in your relationships. Additionally, create a joy affirmation that resonates with you, something simple yet powerful that you can repeat daily to remind yourself of your commitment to joy. As we conclude this exploration, it becomes clear that embracing joy as a choice can transform your life and enhance your sense of self-worth. By actively choosing joy, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities, enriching our experiences and nurturing deeper connections with others. In this journey of cultivating joy, we find fulfillment, resilience, and a profound sense of purpose that can guide us through the complexities of life. Chapter 2. Understanding Joyful Energy. In the exploration of joyful energy, we find ourselves uncovering a force that goes beyond mere emotion. It is a vibrant essence that permeates our interactions and influences the atmosphere around us. Joyful energy is not just a personal experience. It radiates outward, touching the lives of those we encounter. When someone enters a room with an infectious smile and a lightness in their step, the mood shifts almost instantly. Laughter bubbles up, conversations become animated, and for a moment, the weight of the world seems to lift. This phenomenon illustrates the profound impact that an individual's joyful energy can have on a collective setting. To grasp the power of joyful energy, consider the role of gratitude in enhancing this vibrancy. When we cultivate a mindset of gratitude, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. Each morning, as we take a moment to reflect on 3 things we are thankful for, we begin to foster a sense of appreciation that fuels joyful energy. This practice not only enriches our own experience, but also creates a ripple effect that can uplift those around us. When we express gratitude, whether verbally or through our actions, we invite others to partake in that energy, creating a shared atmosphere of positivity. Imagine a community event where individuals come together, each bringing their unique, joyful energy. As they engage in activities, share stories, and celebrate accomplishments, the collective joy creates a stronger bond among participants. It's in these moments of connection that we see how joyful energy can weave a tapestry of relationships, fostering collaboration and creativity. The synergy of joyful individuals can transform a simple gathering into a memorable experience filled with laughter, warmth, and unity. To cultivate this joyful energy in our daily lives, intentional practices are key. Engaging in activities that bring us joy, whether it's dancing, painting, or simply enjoying time in nature, can significantly shift our internal energy. Notice how your mood changes as you immerse yourself in something that lights you up. This shift is not just personal, it affects those around you. When you engage in joyful activities, you become a beacon of positivity, encouraging others to join in and elevate their spirits as well. As we conclude this exploration of joyful energy, it becomes clear that understanding and harnessing this powerful force can enhance our interactions and relationships profoundly. By recognizing the impact of our joyful presence and cultivating a mindset of gratitude, we can contribute to a more vibrant and uplifting environment. So, take a moment each day to acknowledge the joy in your life, share it with others, and watch as it creates a ripple effect of positivity that extends far beyond yourself. By embracing joyful energy, we not only enrich our own lives, but also become catalysts for joy in the lives of those we encounter. Chapter 3: Connecting with the Universe. In our fast-paced lives, it can be easy to feel disconnected from the world around us. Yet, the key to unlocking a deeper sense of joy lies in reconnecting with the universe and the energies that flow through it. This chapter invites you to explore the transformative practices of meditation and mindfulness, which serve as bridges to align with joyful vibrations. Meditation is a powerful tool that enhances our connection to universal joy. When we settle into a quiet space and focus our minds, we create an opportunity to tap into something greater than ourselves. Imagine sitting comfortably, closing your eyes, and allowing your breath to guide you inward. As thoughts drift by, gently acknowledge them and return your focus to the rhythm of your breath. In this stillness, moments of joy can surface, illuminating the beauty of existence and reminding us of our interconnectedness with the universe. Building on this understanding, let's consider the invigorating experience of spending time in nature. A simple walk outside can awaken the senses and invigorate the spirit. Picture yourself surrounded by towering trees, the sound of rustling leaves, and the gentle caress of a breeze. As you immerse yourself in this natural environment, you may find that your worries dissipate, replaced by a profound sense of peace. The vibrant colors and fresh air can uplift your mood, reminding you of the joy that exists in the world around you. This connection to nature fosters a deeper appreciation for life, enriching our emotional landscape. To cultivate this sense of oneness with the universe, being present in each moment is essential. When we engage fully in our experiences, we allow ourselves to feel the joy that is inherent in the now. Whether it's savoring the taste of food, listening to the laughter of friends, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, presence opens the door to joy. By practicing mindfulness, we cultivate an awareness that heightens our connection to the world and the energies within it. To put these concepts into practice, consider dedicating 10 minutes each day to meditate on joy and connection. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Allow the thoughts to settle and visualize a warm, radiant light enveloping you, representing the joy of the universe. With each inhalation, imagine drawing in this joyful energy, and with each exhalation, feel any tension or negativity dissolve. Additionally, take time for a nature walk, even if it's just around your neighborhood. As you walk, observe the beauty around you, the colors of flowers, the patterns of leaves, and the sounds of birds. Notice how these elements influence your mood and thoughts. Allow yourself to be fully present during this experience, soaking in the joy that nature offers. As we conclude this exploration of connecting with the universe, remember that embracing these practices can profoundly enhance your sense of joy. By integrating meditation and mindful nature experiences into your life, you pave the way for a deeper connection to universal joy, enriching both your spirit and your existence. Chapter 4. Embracing Positivity. In this chapter, we delve into the transformative power of a positive mindset and how it serves as a vital tool in overcoming the challenges life presents. Life is inherently filled with ups and downs, and how we approach these moments can significantly influence our overall experience. By choosing to adopt a positive perspective, we open ourselves to the potential for growth and resilience. Let's begin by exploring the idea that every challenge we encounter can be reinterpreted as an opportunity for growth. When faced with adversity, it's easy to slip into a mindset of despair or defeat. However, by reframing these difficult experiences, we can uncover valuable lessons and insights that enrich our lives. For instance, someone who loses a job might initially feel devastated, but upon reflection, they may realize this setback is an opportunity to pursue a new career path that aligns more closely with their passions. This shift in perspective can illuminate pathways to personal development and fulfillment. Building on this understanding, self-love emerges as a crucial element in nurturing positivity. When we practice self-love, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for ourselves, which in turn fosters a more optimistic outlook. Engaging in daily affirmations can be a simple yet powerful way to reinforce this self-love. For example, repeating statements such as, "I am worthy of love and success," can gradually reshape our internal dialogue, leading to improved self-esteem and a more positive self-image. As we nurture ourselves, we become better equipped to face life's challenges with grace and resilience. To put these concepts into practice, let's consider some exercises that can help solidify this positive mindset. First, take a moment to reflect on 3 challenges you have faced in your life. Write them down, along with the lessons you learned from each experience. This exercise not only helps clarify the growth that has emerged from adversity, but also reinforces the belief that challenges can lead to valuable insights. Next, create a self-love mantra that resonates with you. This could be a phrase or affirmation that encapsulates your commitment to nurturing your own well-being. Make it a habit to repeat this mantra daily, allowing it to become a guiding force in your life. Over time, these positive affirmations can significantly influence your mindset and outlook. As we conclude this chapter, it's important to recognize that embracing positivity is more than just a fleeting choice. It is a powerful decision that can enhance resilience and joy in our lives. By viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and nurturing self-love, we equip ourselves with the tools necessary to navigate life's complexities with a renewed sense of purpose and optimism. In the journey ahead, let this positive mindset illuminate your path, transforming obstacles into stepping stones toward a brighter, more fulfilling future. Chapter 5. Cultivating Joyful Habits. In our pursuit of happiness, we often overlook the power of small, consistent actions that can transform our daily lives into a tapestry of joy. This chapter invites you to explore practical strategies for incorporating joyful habits into your routine, emphasizing that these tiny actions can lead to significant and lasting changes. Let's begin by exploring how even the smallest of actions can cultivate joy. Consider the moments when you take a deep breath and appreciate the beauty around you, or when you smile at a stranger. These seemingly minor gestures can create ripples of positivity in your life and in the lives of those around you. By consciously choosing to engage in joyful activities, you set the stage for a brighter outlook. Building on this understanding, morning rituals emerge as a powerful tool for setting a positive tone for the day. Imagine waking up and taking a moment to reflect on what you are grateful for. This simple act not only shifts your mindset, but also prepares you to face the day's challenges with a renewed sense of purpose. Visualize your ideal morning. Perhaps it includes a cup of coffee enjoyed in silence, a few minutes of stretching, or even journaling. Whatever your routine may look like, the key lies in consistency. Establishing these joyful habits as part of your morning can create a foundation of optimism that carries through the day. As we delve deeper, it becomes clear that consistency in joyful habits creates lasting change. When you commit to practicing joy daily, it becomes a part of who you are. Picture someone who decides to incorporate small acts of kindness into their life, whether by complimenting a coworker, holding the door for someone, or volunteering time for a community project. These actions, though minor, compound over time, leading to a greater sense of community and personal satisfaction. The joy you cultivate not only enriches your life, but also spreads to others, creating a chain reaction of positivity. To put these concepts into practice, consider identifying 3 joyful habits you want to adopt. Perhaps you wish to start each day with gratitude, engage in a creative hobby, or practice mindfulness. Once you have selected these habits, create a concrete plan for integrating them into your routine. Setting specific times or triggers for these activities can help ensure they become a natural part of your daily life. Additionally, tracking your mood daily for a week can provide valuable insight into how these joyful habits affect your emotional state. Note how you feel before and after engaging in your chosen activities and reflect on any patterns you observe. This exercise not only heightens your awareness of joy, but also empowers you to make adjustments that enhance your overall happiness. As we conclude, remember that cultivating joyful habits is essential for creating a fulfilling life. By incorporating small, consistent actions into your daily routine, you pave the way for a richer, more joyous existence. Embrace the journey of nurturing these habits and watch as they transform your perspective and enhance your well-being. Joy is not just a fleeting moment, it's a choice, a practice, and a way of life. Chapter 6. The Transformative Power of Gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that can significantly transform our perspectives and enhance our overall happiness. It is easy to get caught up in the challenges and difficulties of daily life, where a focus on what we lack can overshadow the abundance that surrounds us. However, practicing gratitude allows us to shift our attention from scarcity to appreciation. When we actively recognize and acknowledge the good in our lives, we begin to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than deficiency. One effective way to cultivate this mindset is through the practice of keeping a gratitude journal. By setting aside a few moments each day to jot down the things we are grateful for, we create a space for reflection and positivity. Over time, this simple act can reshape our perspectives, fostering a deeper awareness of the joys and blessings that often go unnoticed. As we write, we may find that even small moments, like the warmth of the sun on our skin or a kind word from a friend, can bring significant joy and fulfillment. Consider the experience of someone who decides to practice gratitude daily. Initially, it may feel like a chore, but as they persist, they begin to notice a profound shift in their overall outlook on life. They find themselves more present, more engaged, and more appreciative of the little things that once seemed mundane. The world appears brighter and challenges seem less daunting. This new perspective enhances their resilience, allowing them to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Similarly, think about an individual who has faced adversity. In the midst of their struggles, they discover the power of gratitude as a tool for finding meaning and strength. By reflecting on their experiences and identifying lessons learned, they begin to reshape their narrative from one of victimhood to empowerment. Gratitude becomes a beacon, guiding them through dark times and illuminating the path toward healing and growth. To put these concepts into practice, consider starting your own gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 things you are grateful for. They can be significant milestones or simple pleasures, a delicious meal, a supportive friend, or even a quiet moment to yourself. Over time, this practice can help reinforce a positive mindset and build a reservoir of joy to draw from when faced with challenges. Additionally, reflect on a challenging time in your life. What did you learn from that experience? How did it shape you? Identify aspects of that situation for which you can express gratitude. Perhaps it taught you resilience, revealed your strength, or brought supportive people into your life. By reframing adversity through the lens of gratitude, you can cultivate a sense of contentment and peace. As we embrace the transformative power of gratitude, we open ourselves to a richer experience of life. This practice not only enhances our sense of joy, but also nurtures resilience, allowing us to weather storms with grace. In recognizing and appreciating the abundance around us, we create a foundation for lasting happiness and fulfillment. Gratitude is not just a fleeting emotion. It is a profound choice that can guide us toward a brighter, more joyful existence. Chapter 7. Letting go of negativity. In the journey toward joy, one of the most profound obstacles we face is negativity. Recognizing and overcoming these negative thoughts is not just an essential step. It is the foundation upon which we can build a more joyful existence. This chapter explores the importance of acknowledging negativity without letting it dominate our lives, as well as the transformative power of self-compassion. Let's begin by exploring the idea that recognizing negativity is the first step toward letting it go. Negative thoughts often creep in so subtly that we may not even realize they are there until they've taken root. By becoming aware of these thoughts, we can start to disentangle ourselves from their grip. For instance, imagine someone who constantly feels inadequate in their work. They may experience a moment of clarity when they recognize this pattern of thinking and realize that it does not define their worth. By simply acknowledging these negative thoughts, they open the door to change. Building on this understanding, we find that self-compassion plays a crucial role in overcoming negativity. When we encounter negative feelings, it's easy to fall into a cycle of self-criticism and harsh judgment. Instead, practicing self-compassion invites us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. For example, consider a person facing feelings of inadequacy. Instead of berating themselves for not meeting their expectations, they choose to approach their situation with gentleness, acknowledging that everyone struggles at times. This shift in perspective can foster resilience and create a nurturing space for growth. To put these concepts into practice, let's reflect on some scenarios. Imagine someone who learns to acknowledge negative thoughts without judgment. They notice a recurring thought that they are not good enough, but instead of spiraling into self-doubt, they simply observe it, recognizing it as a thought rather than a fact. This gentle acknowledgement leads to greater self-acceptance, allowing them to cultivate a more positive mindset. Similarly, envision a person who employs self-compassion techniques. When faced with feelings of inadequacy, they take a moment to write a letter to themselves, offering words of encouragement and understanding. This exercise helps them to recognize that their struggles are part of the human experience, fostering a sense of connection and healing. As we navigate our own journeys, it is essential to engage in exercises that reinforce our growth. One effective practice involves identifying 3 recurring negative thoughts in our lives and writing down positive counterstatements that challenge those thoughts. This exercise not only helps us reframe our thinking, but also empowers us to take control of our narratives. Additionally, writing a letter to ourselves during tough times can be a powerful form of self-compassion. By expressing understanding and kindness to ourselves, we reinforce the belief that we are deserving of love and support, even in challenging moments. As we conclude this chapter, it becomes clear that letting go of negativity is not merely about suppressing or ignoring those thoughts. It is about recognizing them, practicing self-compassion, and allowing ourselves the grace to move forward. By embracing this approach, we empower ourselves to cultivate a more joyful existence. The journey may not always be easy, but with each step taken toward recognizing and overcoming negativity, we move closer to a life filled with joy and fulfillment. Chapter 8. Manifesting Joyful Intentions. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to let the days slip by without a clear sense of direction or purpose. This is where the practice of setting joyful intentions comes into play. Intentions are powerful tools that shape our experiences and guide our actions, allowing us to approach each day with a sense of focus and purpose. By consciously deciding on joyful intentions, we open ourselves to a more fulfilling and enriched life. To begin, let's explore the significance of setting clear intentions. When we take a moment each morning to declare what we want to embody that day, whether it's joy, peace, or gratitude, we create a roadmap for our thoughts and actions. This clarity acts as a guiding star, helping us stay aligned with our values and aspirations. For instance, imagine starting your day with the intention to embrace joy. This simple yet profound commitment can shift your perspective, encouraging you to seek out moments that spark happiness throughout the day. As we delve deeper, it's essential to recognize that joyful intentions can be nurtured through daily practices. Incorporating rituals into our routines can enhance our ability to stay connected to these intentions. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply taking a few deep breaths, these practices cultivate an environment where joy can flourish. For example, a person might create a morning ritual that includes a few moments of reflection on what joy means to them, setting the tone for the day ahead. Let's consider a scenario to illustrate this point. Picture someone who wakes up each day and takes a moment to set a joyful intention. They might say to themselves, "Today, I will find joy in the little things." As they go about their day, they notice the beauty of a blooming flower, the laughter of a child, or the warmth of a friendly conversation. By consciously seeking joy, they enrich their day-to-day experiences, leading to greater fulfillment and satisfaction. At the end of the week, this individual reflects on their intentions and celebrates their progress. They might jot down instances where they embodied their joyful intentions and how it impacted their mood and interactions. This reflection not only reinforces their commitment to joy, but also showcases the tangible benefits of living intentionally. To put these concepts into practice, consider writing down a joyful intention for each day of the week. Spend a few moments each morning deciding what you want to focus on and how you want to feel. Additionally, at the end of each day, take time to reflect on how your intention influenced your actions and mindset. Did it guide your decisions? Did it enhance your interactions with others? This exercise helps solidify the connection between your intentions and your experiences, making joy a more consistent part of your life. As we conclude this exploration of joyful intentions, it's clear that manifesting them is a powerful way to steer your life toward happiness. By setting clear intentions, nurturing them through daily practices, and reflecting on their impact, you create a life that not only embraces joy, but also radiates it. Each intention is a step on the path to a more fulfilling existence, reminding us that happiness is not just a destination, but a journey we choose to embark on every day. Chapter 9. Aligning with universal flow. In our fast-paced world, the notion of surrendering to the flow of life often feels counterintuitive. Yet embracing this concept can pave the way for a richer and more harmonious existence. Surrendering is not about giving up. Rather, it's about recognizing and accepting our desires while allowing the universe to guide us toward their fulfillment. When we align ourselves with the natural rhythm of life, we open ourselves to unexpected opportunities and experiences that we might have otherwise overlooked. To begin this journey, it's essential to acknowledge the desires that dwell within us. These desires, whether they relate to our careers, relationships, or personal growth, serve as guiding lights. By accepting them, we create a space for alignment with the universe, allowing it to assist us in manifesting our dreams. For instance, consider a person who has long yearned for a career change. Instead of clinging tightly to their current job out of fear, they decide to embrace their desire for something new. As they open up to the possibilities, they may find unexpected job offers or connections that align perfectly with their aspirations. Building on this understanding, surrendering to the flow leads to what many refer to as synchronicities, those remarkable moments when everything seems to fall into place effortlessly. When we trust the process and let go of the need for control, we often find ourselves in the right place at the right time. Picture someone who, tired of rigid plans, opts to explore a spontaneous weekend getaway. In doing so, they might encounter new friendships, experiences, or insights that enrich their lives in ways they never anticipated. It's in these moments of spontaneity that joy often flourishes, reminding us that life has a way of surprising us when we least expect it. However, trusting the journey requires a leap of faith. It means relinquishing our tight grip on how things should unfold. Instead of viewing obstacles as setbacks, we can learn to see them as integral parts of our unique paths. Every twist and turn can bring valuable lessons, deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Reflecting on this, we can cultivate a sense of joy and fulfillment, born from the knowledge that we are not alone in our journeys. The universe is constantly working alongside us, guiding us toward our desires and dreams. To put these concepts into practice, take a moment to reflect on a time when you resisted the flow of life. Consider how that resistance affected your happiness and overall well-being. Did clinging to control lead to frustration or disappointment? Acknowledging these experiences can help illuminate the benefits of surrendering. Additionally, write down a desire you hold dear and create a plan to surrender to the process of achieving it. This might involve taking small steps toward that desire without forcing a specific outcome, allowing the universe to work its magic. As we conclude this exploration of surrendering to the flow, remember that aligning with the universal flow is an ongoing practice. Each moment offers an opportunity to trust, embrace spontaneity, and recognize the beauty of life's unpredictable nature. By letting go of rigid expectations and allowing ourselves to be guided by our desires, we can embark on a joyful and fulfilling life journey, enriched by the surprises that await us along the way. Embrace the flow and discover the profound joy that comes from surrendering to the journey of life. Chapter 10. Embracing self-love and acceptance. In the journey toward joy, one of the most profound and transformative aspects is the cultivation of self-love and acceptance. This chapter reveals how embracing these concepts not only enhances our personal well-being, but also enriches our interactions with others. At its core, self-love serves as the foundation for joy, offering a safe haven from which we can explore our potential and connect authentically with the world around us. When we accept ourselves, flaws and all, we pave the way for a life that is genuinely lived, free from the shackles of comparison and self-doubt. As we delve deeper into the power of self-love, it becomes clear that it is not a mere indulgence but a vital necessity. Many people embark on self-love practices, such as journaling or engaging in activities that bring them joy, only to find that these small steps can lead to monumental shifts in their self-image. Imagine someone who dedicates time each day to affirm their worth, gradually transforming their relationship with themselves. This practice not only nurtures their self-esteem, but also enhances their relationships with friends and family, as they radiate a newfound confidence and acceptance. Building on this understanding, we discover that acceptance plays a critical role in our journey. Accepting ourselves means acknowledging our strengths as well as our shortcomings, allowing us to live authentically. Picture an individual who struggles with self-doubt, constantly measuring their worth against societal standards. When they begin to accept their uniqueness and recognize that their value is inherent, they unlock a door to a more fulfilling life. This acceptance not only fosters joy within, but also encourages others to embrace their own differences, creating a ripple effect of positivity in their community. A powerful tool in nurturing self-love is the use of positive affirmations. These affirmations act as a counterbalance to negative self-talk, helping to rewire our internal dialogue. Consider the simple act of repeating affirmations such as, "I am enough," or "I am worthy of love and happiness." Over time, these statements can shift our mindset, helping us replace limiting beliefs with empowering truths. The key is consistency. By integrating these affirmations into our daily routine, we can gradually reshape our self-perception. To put these concepts into practice, it's beneficial to engage in exercises that foster self-love. Begin by creating a list of 5 positive affirmations that resonate with you. Take a moment each day to repeat them aloud, allowing their meanings to seep into your consciousness. Additionally, reflect on the qualities you admire in yourself, perhaps your kindness, creativity, or resilience. Take note of how these traits contribute to your joy and overall happiness. This reflection can deepen your self-appreciation and help reinforce the belief that you are deserving of love and joy. As we conclude this exploration, it's essential to recognize that embracing self-love and acceptance is not merely an exercise in self-indulgence, it is a fundamental principle for living a joyful life. When we cultivate a loving relationship with ourselves, we create a solid foundation from which to grow, connect, and thrive. By committing to this journey, we not only enhance our own lives, but also inspire those around us to embrace their authenticity, fostering a community where joy can flourish. Ultimately, the path to joy begins within, and through self-love and acceptance, we can transform not just our own lives, but also the world around us. Chapter 11. Finding joy in simple pleasures. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it is often the small, overlooked moments that hold the key to profound happiness. This chapter encourages you to pause and appreciate these simple joys that surround you, for recognizing and embracing them can lead to a more fulfilled and joyful existence. Consider the first rays of sunlight peeking through your window, casting a warm glow on your morning routine. Imagine holding a steaming cup of coffee, the rich aroma enveloping you as you take that first sip. In that moment, as you savor the warmth and flavor, you can feel a sense of contentment wash over you. This small act, seemingly mundane, can bring a deep sense of joy when fully appreciated. Similarly, think about the experience of taking a leisurely walk in the park. With each step, you can immerse yourself in the vibrant colors of nature, the greens of the trees, the blues of the sky, and the delicate blooms that line the path. As you breathe in the fresh air, you may notice the laughter of children playing nearby or the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. Each of these elements contributes to a tapestry of joy that enhances your day. It is essential to cultivate awareness of these everyday pleasures. By doing so, you can develop a habit of mindfulness that allows you to savor these moments more deeply. This practice not only enriches your experience, but also fosters a sense of gratitude for the simple things in life. When you become attuned to the joy found in the ordinary, you can transform your outlook and elevate your overall happiness. To begin this journey, take a moment to list 5 simple pleasures that you enjoy. Perhaps it's the feel of a cozy blanket on a chilly evening, the taste of your favorite dessert, or the comfort of a good book. Make it a point to incorporate these pleasures into your week, allowing yourself to fully engage in the experience. Additionally, set aside a day to practice mindfulness. As you go through your daily activities, take note of the small joys you encounter. It could be the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of laughter from a friend, or the satisfaction of completing a task. By bringing your awareness to these moments, you'll find that they accumulate, creating a reservoir of joy that can uplift your spirit. As you embark on this exploration of simple pleasures, remember that these small moments can significantly enhance your happiness. Embracing the ordinary allows you to enrich your life and cultivate a deeper appreciation for the world around you. In the end, finding joy in simple pleasures is not just an exercise, it is a transformative practice that leads to a more fulfilling life. In conclusion, recognizing and celebrating the small joys of everyday life can profoundly impact your overall happiness. By savoring these moments and cultivating a sense of gratitude, you create a richer, more vibrant existence. Let each sip of coffee, each walk in the park, and each moment of mindfulness serve as a reminder that joy is often found in the simplest of things. Chapter 12. Spreading Joy to Others. In exploring the contagious nature of joy, we are reminded that happiness is not merely an individual experience, but rather a collective one that thrives when shared. The essence of joy is that it has the remarkable ability to spread, igniting smiles and uplifting spirits in ways that can ripple through our communities. When we engage in acts of kindness, we not only enhance our own happiness, but also inspire those around us to embrace joy, creating a vibrant cycle of positivity. Consider the moments when a simple gesture, a smile, a compliment, or even a helping hand has brightened your day. These small acts of kindness can have profound effects. When one person chooses to intentionally spread joy, it can resonate far beyond that initial interaction. Picture a scenario where someone buys coffee for the person in line behind them. That unexpected act of kindness may spark a smile, leading the recipient to share their own kindness with someone else, thereby creating a chain reaction of joy that can transform an entire day. Building on this understanding, we see that communities thrive when they come together to foster joy. Imagine a neighborhood organizing a volunteer project, perhaps a cleanup day at a local park or a food drive for those in need. The sense of togetherness, purpose, and shared joy that arises from such initiatives strengthens bonds between individuals and cultivates a spirit of camaraderie. The collective effort not only enhances the physical space, but also nurtures the emotional landscape of the community, making it a more joyful place for everyone. To put these concepts into practice, consider committing to performing one act of kindness each day for a week. Start small. Perhaps hold the door for someone, compliment a colleague, or leave a kind note for a friend. As you engage in these acts, pay attention to how they influence not only the recipients, but also your own feelings of happiness. Reflect on how sharing joy enhances your sense of connection to others and the world around you. Moreover, think about how these small gestures can lead to larger impacts. When we embrace the idea that joy is a shared experience, we create opportunities for deeper connections and more meaningful relationships. The act of sharing joy magnifies happiness, enriching our lives and the lives of those we touch. As we engage with our communities and spread kindness, we contribute to a culture that values connection, empathy, and joy. As we conclude this chapter, let's embrace the notion that joy is indeed contagious. By consciously choosing to share joy through small acts of kindness, we can foster a ripple effect that strengthens our communities and enriches our own lives. In this way, we not only cultivate our personal happiness, but also contribute to a collective atmosphere of joy that can uplift everyone around us. Together, we have the power to illuminate the world with our kindness, enriching our connections and nurturing a brighter, more joyful existence for all. Chapter 13. Practicing Daily Mindfulness. In today's fast-paced world, the concept of mindfulness emerges as an essential practice for enhancing joy in our daily lives. Mindfulness invites us to step away from the chaos and distractions that often cloud our thoughts, allowing us to immerse ourselves fully in the present moment. When we embrace mindfulness, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for life, recognizing the beauty in the ordinary and the joy that can be found within it. As we begin to explore the essence of mindfulness, let's reflect on how it encourages us to savor each moment. One powerful way to practice mindfulness is through eating. Imagine sitting down for a meal, free from the distractions of screens and multitasking. As you take a bite, you focus on the flavors, textures, and aromas of the food. This simple act of being present transforms a routine meal into a rich sensory experience, heightening your enjoyment and deepening your connection to nourishment. By practicing mindfulness while eating, you not only enhance your experience, but also foster gratitude for the food that sustains you. In addition to enhancing our appreciation for food, mindfulness equips us with tools to navigate stressful moments. Picture a scenario where you feel overwhelmed, perhaps during a busy workday or in a challenging conversation. By employing breathing exercises, you can ground yourself and redirect your focus. Taking a moment to inhale deeply, hold your breath, and exhale slowly allows you to release tension and regain clarity. This intentional practice helps to cultivate a sense of calm, making it easier to respond to stresses with grace and resilience. Integrating mindfulness into our daily routines doesn't have to be complicated. One effective way to start is by incorporating a simple 5-minute mindfulness exercise into your day. This could involve sitting quietly, closing your eyes, and focusing on your breath. With each inhale, think of something you are grateful for, and with each exhale, release any tension or negativity. This brief practice can set a positive tone for your day, reinforcing a mindset of appreciation and joy. Additionally, consider choosing an everyday activity, such as walking or brushing your teeth, and commit to being fully present during it. As you walk, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your breath, and the sights and sounds around you. This practice of mindfulness not only enhances your enjoyment of the moment, but also encourages a deeper connection to your surroundings. As we conclude this exploration of mindfulness, it's clear that practicing it can profoundly enhance your appreciation for life and joy. By recognizing the present moment as a precious gift, we open ourselves up to a world rich with experiences waiting to be savored. Embracing mindfulness helps us cultivate a sense of gratitude and fulfillment, ultimately leading to a more joyful existence. Let us remember that each moment offers an opportunity to connect, reflect, and appreciate the beauty of life as it unfolds. Chapter 14. Overcoming Obstacles with Joy. In the journey of life, challenges often emerge as uninvited guests, presenting themselves in various forms: setbacks, disappointments, and obstacles that can weigh heavily on the spirit. However, this chapter invites you to reframe these challenges, viewing them not as hindrances, but as opportunities for growth. When faced with adversity, we can choose to cultivate joy, allowing it to act as a guiding light, illuminating paths that may seem obscured by difficulty. To begin, let's consider the notion that challenges can be opportunities in disguise. When we encounter a setback, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and discouraged. Yet, within every obstacle lies the potential for growth and learning. For instance, imagine a person who faces a significant setback at work. Instead of succumbing to despair, they harness the power of joy, reminding themselves of past victories and the lessons learned from previous difficulties. This joyful perspective acts as motivation, propelling them to try again, armed with newfound wisdom and resilience. Moreover, joy serves as a critical tool for navigating obstacles. When we approach challenges with a joyful mindset, we empower ourselves to face adversity with a sense of optimism. Consider the story of an individual who experiences a personal crisis, such as a health scare. Rather than allowing fear and negativity to take hold, they choose to focus on the joy of life itself, the love of family, the support of friends, and the beauty of everyday moments. This perspective not only helps them cope, but fosters a sense of gratitude and strength that enables them to navigate their journey with resilience. Building resilience through overcoming adversity is another vital lesson. Resilience is not merely the ability to bounce back. It is the capacity to grow stronger in the face of challenges. Each time we confront an obstacle and emerge victorious, no matter how small the victory, we reinforce our ability to handle future difficulties. Picture an individual who faces financial hardship. Instead of viewing it solely as a burden, they take this opportunity to reassess their priorities, learn about financial management, and ultimately emerge with a deeper understanding of their capabilities. In embracing joy during this process, they not only overcome their current challenge, but also equip themselves with the tools necessary for future success. As we delve deeper into these concepts, let's take a moment to reflect on our own experiences. Think back to a recent challenge you faced. What lessons or moments of joy arose from that situation? Perhaps you discovered a strength you didn't know you had, or found comfort in the support of those around you. By identifying these joyful aspects, you can begin to shift your perspective and embrace challenges as essential components of your growth journey. Additionally, crafting a personal mantra can be a powerful way to navigate obstacles with joy. This mantra serves as a reminder of your resilience and commitment to finding joy in adversity. For example, a simple phrase like, "I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth," can help center your thoughts and motivate you when faced with difficulties. Repeating this affirmation during tough times can reinforce your belief in your ability to overcome and thrive. In conclusion, embracing the journey of overcoming obstacles with joy fosters resilience and personal growth. By reframing challenges as opportunities and allowing joy to guide us, we can navigate the storms of life with a renewed sense of purpose and strength. Each obstacle we face becomes a stepping stone toward greater self-awareness and fulfillment, reminding us that joy can illuminate even the darkest paths. So, as you move forward, carry with you the understanding that within every challenge lies the potential for growth, and joy is the key that unlocks that potential. Chapter 15. Creating a joyful environment. Creating a joyful environment is vital for nurturing happiness and well-being. To begin, it's essential to recognize that the spaces we inhabit, both physical and social, play a significant role in shaping our emotional state. Our surroundings can either uplift us or weigh us down, influencing our mood and overall outlook on life. When we choose to optimize our environments for joy, we open the door to a more fulfilling existence. Let's begin by exploring how a joyful environment can influence our emotions. Imagine walking into a workspace filled with natural light, vibrant colors, and personal touches that reflect your personality. This setting is not merely about aesthetics. It's about creating an atmosphere that inspires creativity and positivity. Conversely, a cluttered and dark space can lead to feelings of stagnation and stress. By consciously designing our physical spaces, whether at home or work, we can foster an environment that enhances our mood and motivates us to embrace each day with enthusiasm. Building on this understanding, it's also crucial to assess the social connections we cultivate. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our joy. Reflect on your social circle. Do your friends and family uplift you, or do they drain your energy? Engaging with individuals who radiate positivity can significantly enhance your emotional well-being. By nurturing relationships with those who inspire and support you, you create a network that not only celebrates your joys, but also provides solace during challenging times. To put these concepts into practice, consider evaluating your current environment. Take a moment to walk through your home or workspace and identify areas that could benefit from a joyful makeover. Perhaps you could add plants, which are known to boost mood and air quality, or rearrange furniture to create a more inviting space. Small changes can lead to significant improvements in how you feel within that space. Equally important is the time you spend with those who uplift you. Plan outings or gatherings with friends who bring out the best in you. Notice how your mood shifts when you're in the company of those who support and encourage you. These interactions can be a source of joy, reinforcing the belief that surrounding ourselves with positivity is not just a choice, but a necessity for a joyful life. As we conclude this chapter, remember that creating a joyful environment is a continuous journey. It requires mindful reflection and intentional actions. By optimizing your physical space and nurturing uplifting social connections, you lay the foundation for lasting happiness. These elements are essential in cultivating a life filled with joy and fulfillment, empowering you to face the world with optimism and resilience. Chapter 16. Setting Joyful Goals. Setting joyful goals can transform the way we approach our aspirations and achievements. Rather than viewing goals as sources of stress or pressure, we can frame them as opportunities for growth and fulfillment. This chapter is dedicated to guiding you through the process of establishing goals that inspire joy, ensuring that each step you take is a celebration of your journey. To begin, it's essential to understand that joyful goals are those that resonate with your personal values and passions. When you set a goal that aligns with what truly matters to you, it naturally sparks motivation and enthusiasm. For example, consider someone who loves painting. Instead of simply aiming to sell their artwork, they might set a goal to create a new piece each month for personal enjoyment and expression. This approach transforms the goal from a mere task into a joyful pursuit, enriching their life in the process. As you embark on this journey, celebrating your progress is vital. Each small achievement, no matter how minor it may seem, deserves recognition. This could be as simple as acknowledging the effort you put into completing a project, or taking a moment to appreciate the skills you've developed along the way. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, celebrating the completion of a training milestone, like running your first 5K, can boost your confidence and happiness. These celebrations reinforce a positive mindset, reminding you that every step forward is meaningful. Reflecting on your goals regularly is equally important. Life is dynamic, and as you grow and evolve, so too should your aspirations. Take the time to assess whether your current goals still bring you joy. If you find that a particular objective no longer aligns with your values, don't hesitate to adjust it. For example, someone who initially set a goal to travel to a new country each year might realize that they find more joy in deepening relationships at home. Adjusting their goals to focus on local experiences can lead to a more fulfilling journey that resonates with their current desires. In practice, setting joyful goals involves a few straightforward steps. Start by identifying 3 specific goals that ignite your passion and excitement. These could be related to personal development, hobbies, or even community involvement. Next, create an action plan for each goal, detailing how you will achieve it and the milestones you'll encounter along the way. This plan provides a roadmap to follow, making the journey feel more manageable and less overwhelming. Additionally, keeping a journal to track your progress can be incredibly beneficial. Document your experiences, thoughts, and feelings as you work toward your goals. Celebrate each milestone, whether big or small. Reflecting on your achievements not only reinforces your commitment, but also cultivates a sense of gratitude for the progress you've made. You might write about how a specific accomplishment made you feel, or how it brought you closer to your vision of joy. As we conclude this chapter, it's important to remember that setting joyful goals is not just about reaching a destination. It's about enjoying the journey that leads you there. Each goal you pursue with joy and intention enriches your life, enhancing your sense of fulfillment. Embrace the process celebrate your successes, and allow your joyful aspirations to guide you toward a happier, more meaningful existence. By setting goals that inspire rather than stress, you create the potential for a thriving life filled with joy and purpose. Chapter 17. Nurturing relationships with joy. In our journey through life, the connections we forge with others significantly shape our experiences and emotional landscapes. Nurturing these relationships becomes essential, and joy acts as a powerful catalyst in strengthening these bonds. When we infuse our interactions with joy, we create a foundation that brings people closer, fosters understanding, and cultivates a sense of belonging. As we explore the nature of joyful relationships, it becomes clear that communication plays a pivotal role. Engaging with one another openly and honestly allows for a deeper connection where both parties feel valued and heard. Joyful conversations, filled with laughter and shared stories, can create memories that linger long after the moment has passed. For instance, consider a couple who decides to spend a weekend together, engaging in activities they both love, perhaps hiking, cooking a meal, or simply watching their favorite movie. These joyful experiences serve not only to entertain but also to deepen their bond, reminding them of the love and companionship they share. The importance of empathy and active listening cannot be overstated in nurturing relationships. When we genuinely listen to those we care about, we validate their feelings and experiences. This practice fosters an atmosphere of trust and safety, where individuals feel empowered to express themselves freely. Imagine a scenario in which friends who have drifted apart find their way back to each other. They share moments of joy, reminiscing about past adventures, and in doing so, they create new memories that reinforce their connection. This reconnection, rooted in shared happiness, highlights how joy can serve as a bridge, allowing relationships to flourish and evolve. To put these concepts into practice, consider planning a joyful outing with a loved one. This could be a picnic in the park, a visit to a local museum, or simply a day spent exploring your city. Focus on creating meaningful memories. Capture photos, share stories, and engage in activities that bring you both joy. The experience will not only enrich your relationship, but also serve as a reminder of the joy you can cultivate together. In addition, practicing active listening can transform the quality of your interactions. Make a conscious effort to listen without interruption, allowing the other person to share their thoughts and feelings fully. Once they finish, share a joyful experience of your own, creating a moment of connection born from understanding and empathy. This exchange fosters a deeper relational joy, reinforcing the bond you share. As we conclude, it is essential to recognize that nurturing relationships with joy enhances the depth and quality of our connections. Joy acts as the thread that weaves our lives together, enriching our experiences and creating a tapestry of shared moments that define our relationships. Embrace the power of joy in your interactions and watch as your connections deepen and flourish. Chapter 18. The role of humor in joy. In our pursuit of joy, one often overlooked yet immensely powerful ally is humor. The ability to laugh, to find lightness even in challenging moments, can dramatically shift our perspective and enhance our resilience. Humor acts as a balm for the soul, a way to navigate the complexities of life with grace and ease. When we approach our struggles with a sense of playfulness, we not only lighten our own burdens but also those of the people around us. Consider the way humor can shift our perspective. Imagine a stressful day at work where deadlines loom and tensions run high. In such moments, a well-timed joke can diffuse the atmosphere, transforming a room filled with anxiety into one where laughter reigns. This shift is not just emotional, it can also be physiological. Laughter releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which create a sense of well-being and even temporary relief from pain. By embracing humor, we cultivate a space where challenges feel more manageable and collective burdens lighten. Moreover, laughter has a unique ability to strengthen social bonds. When we share a laugh with others, we create connections that are rooted in joy and shared experiences. Whether it's reminiscing about a hilarious incident from the past or finding humor in the quirks of everyday life, these moments foster intimacy and understanding. Friends who can laugh together cultivate relationships that endure, enriched by the joy that humor brings. As we navigate our daily lives, finding humor in the mundane can enhance our overall joy. Consider the small, everyday situations that often go unnoticed: an amusing slip of the tongue, the antics of a pet, or the quirks of our loved ones. By choosing to focus on these moments and allowing ourselves to laugh, we actively boost our mood and foster an appreciation for life's lighter side. The more we cultivate this mindset, the more we discover joy lurking in unexpected places, waiting to be embraced. In practice, there are simple ways to incorporate humor into our lives. Start by indulging in comedy, watching a funny show, reading a humorous book, or sharing jokes with friends. Reflect on how these experiences uplift your spirit and brighten your outlook. Notice how laughter serves as a bridge, connecting you to others through shared joy. When you share a funny story, take a moment to observe how it enhances your connection with your audience, fostering a sense of camaraderie and warmth. To integrate humor more deeply into your life, consider setting aside time to engage with laughter regularly. Perhaps designate a night for family comedy, where everyone shares their favorite funny moments, or keep a collection of jokes at hand to share during stressful times. By making humor a priority, you reinforce its role as a tool for joy, enriching your life and the lives of those around you. As we conclude this exploration of humor's role in fostering joy, it's essential to recognize its transformative power. The ability to laugh, to find levity in life's complexities, is not merely a fleeting escape, it is a vital part of our emotional toolkit. Embracing humor allows us to navigate challenges with resilience and strengthens our connections with others. By making room for laughter in our lives, we not only enhance our well-being, but also cultivate a joyful existence that resonates with those we encounter. In a world that can sometimes feel heavy, let us remember that joy often lies just a chuckle away. Chapter 19: Joy and Creativity. In exploring the profound relationship between joy and creativity, we uncover a beautiful truth. Engaging in creative activities can significantly enhance our joy and serve as a powerful form of self-expression. Creativity, in its many forms, opens doors to new experiences, allowing us to tap into our innermost thoughts and feelings. Whether through painting, writing, music, or any other form of artistic endeavor, the act of creating can be a source of immense joy. As we delve deeper, it becomes evident that creativity is not merely a means to produce art, it is a vital outlet for our emotions. Many people have experienced moments of pure joy while lost in the flow of creativity. For instance, an artist may find themselves completely absorbed in their work, feeling a rush of satisfaction with every brushstroke. This state of engagement brings forth a sense of fulfillment that transcends the final product, highlighting creativity as a therapeutic practice. The process itself can be a meditative experience, providing relief from daily stresses and challenges. Building on this understanding, we recognize that joy and creativity are mutually reinforcing. When we engage in creative pursuits, we often discover new aspects of ourselves that bring us joy. Picture someone who picks up a guitar for the first time. Initially hesitant, they may soon find themselves strumming along to their favorite songs, enveloped in a sense of accomplishment and delight. These moments of exploration can lead to unexpected talents and passions, enriching our lives in ways we could never anticipate. To foster this joyful connection, it is essential to make space for creativity in our lives. One effective exercise is to try a new creative activity. This could be anything from pottery to poetry, or even dancing in your living room. As you embark on this experience, take a moment to reflect on how it makes you feel. Are there moments of joy that surface, Does it ignite a sense of freedom or excitement? These reflections can deepen your appreciation for the creative process and its impact on your emotional well-being. Additionally, consider setting aside dedicated time each week to engage in a creative pursuit that brings you joy. This ritual can serve as a reminder to prioritize your own happiness amidst life's demands. Whether you choose to paint, write, or engage in another form of creativity, allow yourself the freedom to explore without judgment. Embrace the process and celebrate the joy it brings. As we conclude this exploration, it is clear that joy and creativity are intricately connected. The act of creating not only enhances our lives, but also enriches our self-expression. By recognizing and nurturing this relationship, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities where joy flourishes and creativity thrives. In cultivating this connection, we not only create art, but also weave happiness into the very fabric of our existence. Chapter 20. The impact of music on joy. Music has an extraordinary ability to elevate our mood and foster joy. It acts as a universal language, transcending barriers and connecting us to our deepest emotions. When we listen to music, we don't just hear sounds, we experience a symphony of feelings that can transport us to different times and places in our lives. The power of music to influence our emotions is profound, often evoking powerful memories or stirring emotions we didn't even know were there. Let's begin by exploring how music can evoke powerful emotions and memories. Think back to a song that brings back vivid memories, a tune that reminds you of a special moment or a significant person in your life. Perhaps it's the first dance at your wedding, a song that played during a memorable road trip, or a melody that brings back the laughter of friends. These associations create a deep connection between the music and our experiences, allowing us to relive those moments every time we hear the song. This emotional resonance is a testament to music's ability to enrich our lives. Building on this understanding, it's essential to recognize how listening to joyful music can enhance our mood and energy. Consider the times when you felt down or sluggish. Have you ever turned on an upbeat playlist and felt an instant shift in your energy? Joyful music, whether it's a lively pop song, an energetic dance track, or an inspiring anthem, can uplift our spirits and invigorate our minds. The rhythm, melody, and lyrics all play a role in creating a positive atmosphere that can enhance our mood and encourage us to embrace joy. To put these concepts into practice, think about how creating music can also be a joyful form of self-expression. Whether you play an instrument, sing, or compose, engaging in the creative process can lead to profound joy. For many, playing an instrument is not just a hobby, but a means of connecting with oneself and others. The act of creating music allows us to express emotions that may be difficult to articulate in words. It provides an outlet for creativity, helping us process our feelings while inviting joy into our lives. As we reflect on these ideas, consider practical ways to incorporate music into your daily routine. Creating a playlist of songs that bring you joy can be a simple yet effective way to boost your mood. Make it a point to listen to this playlist regularly, especially during moments when you need a pick-me-up. Allow the music to wash over you, letting it resonate within and lift your spirit. Additionally, don't shy away from experimenting with making music. Whether you're singing in the shower, playing an instrument, or even composing your own melodies, allow yourself to enjoy the process without judgment. This act of creation can be liberating, providing an avenue for joy that enriches your life. As we conclude, it's clear that music is a powerful tool for enhancing joy and emotional well-being. The next time you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, or find yourself yearning for a bit of happiness, turn to music. Let it be your guide to joy, reminding you of the beauty that can be found in both listening and creating. Embrace the rhythm of life and allow music to lead you to a place of joy and fulfillment. Chapter 21. Exploring Spiritual Joy. As we embark on the exploration of the spiritual aspects of joy, it becomes clear that this journey can lead to a profound sense of happiness and fulfillment. Spirituality, in its many forms, offers a pathway to connect deeply with ourselves and the world around us. It is through this connection that we often discover the joy that resides within us, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. At the heart of spiritual practices is the ability to foster joy and a sense of connection. Whether through prayer, meditation, or rituals that resonate with our beliefs, engaging in these practices can elevate our spirits and enrich our lives. For instance, consider a person who regularly sets aside time for meditation. In those quiet moments, they might find a deep sense of peace and joy that transcends daily stresses. This inner joy radiates outward, influencing their interactions and enriching their relationships. Additionally, joy can flourish in the shared experiences found within spiritual communities. Imagine an individual who attends a weekly gathering with others who share similar beliefs. The sense of belonging and collective energy can create an atmosphere of joy as members uplift one another through shared stories, prayers, or songs. In these communal settings, joy becomes not just an individual experience, but a collective celebration of life and faith. As we delve deeper into the significance of spirituality, we recognize that mindfulness and meditation play crucial roles in cultivating joy. Mindfulness, the practice of being present and fully engaged in the moment, encourages us to appreciate the beauty of life as it unfolds. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to savor the small joys, like the warmth of sunlight on our skin or the sound of laughter. These moments, when embraced, can lead to a more profound sense of joy that nourishes our spirit. To put these concepts into practice, it is beneficial to explore a spiritual practice that resonates with you. Perhaps it is yoga, which combines movement with mindfulness, or journaling, where you can reflect on your thoughts and feelings. Dedicating time each week to engage in such practices can foster a deeper connection to your inner self and enhance your experience of joy. Moreover, reflecting on the role of spirituality in your life can illuminate how it contributes to your overall happiness. Consider how your beliefs shape your worldview and influence your daily actions. By identifying the ways in which spirituality enhances your life, you can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the joy it brings. As we conclude this exploration of spiritual dimensions, it is essential to recognize that the journey toward joy through spirituality is ongoing. Each practice, each reflection, and each moment of connection adds to our understanding and experience of joy. Embracing spirituality allows us to find purpose and meaning in our lives, ultimately transforming our happiness into something deeper and more fulfilling. By exploring these spiritual dimensions, we not only enhance our joy, but also discover a sense of purpose that guides us through life's complexities. As we continue on this journey, may we remain open to the joy that spirituality brings, fostering connections that enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. Chapter 22. Joy in Giving and Service. In exploring the profound joy that arises from giving and serving others, we find ourselves tapping into a wellspring of happiness that enriches not only our lives, but also the lives of those around us. Acts of kindness, whether small or grand, have the remarkable ability to forge connections, creating a sense of belonging and fulfillment. When we give, we open ourselves to the experience of joy, transforming moments of generosity into lasting memories. Consider a person who dedicates their time to volunteer at a local shelter. As they serve meals or lend a listening ear to those in need, they experience a deep sense of joy that stems not just from the act of giving, but from the connection it fosters with others. Their smile reflects the happiness that arises from knowing they are making a difference, however small, in someone else's life. This connection becomes a two-way street, where the giver and recipient share in the warmth of human compassion. Building on this understanding, we see that acts of service enhance our sense of purpose. When we engage in community projects or lend our skills to a cause we care about, we are reminded of the impact we can have on the world. This sense of purpose fuels our joy, as we recognize that our contributions, no matter how modest, can lead to significant changes in our community. For instance, individuals gathering to clean a local park not only beautify their environment, but also strengthen their bonds as they work together towards a common goal. The joy experienced in these moments is often amplified by collective action, creating an atmosphere of shared happiness. To put these concepts into practice, it's vital to identify causes that resonate with us personally. Take a moment to reflect on what issues ignite your passion. Whether it's environmental conservation, helping the homeless, or supporting education, finding a cause that speaks to you can guide your efforts. Once you've identified your cause, consider ways to contribute, whether through volunteering your time, donating resources, or spreading awareness. Each act of kindness adds to the tapestry of joy, weaving connections that bind us together. Additionally, reflecting on past experiences when giving brought you joy can illuminate how you can replicate those feelings in the future. Remember a time when your efforts resulted in smiles or gratitude from others. Perhaps it was helping a neighbor in need or organizing a fundraiser for a worthy cause. Recalling these moments can inspire you to continue your journey of giving, reminding you that your actions have the power to create ripples of joy. As we conclude this chapter, it is clear that finding joy in giving and service is not just a fleeting experience, it is a transformative journey. Each time we extend ourselves to help others, we enrich our own lives, discovering a well of happiness that can only be found in shared experiences and acts of kindness. Embracing this joy not only enhances our well-being, but also fosters a sense of community, reminding us that we are all interconnected in this beautiful journey of life. By embracing the spirit of giving, we can cultivate a brighter, more joyful world for ourselves and those around us. Chapter 23. Creating a Joyful Legacy. As we delve into the concept of legacy, it becomes clear that the mark we leave on the world is not solely defined by grand achievements or monumental contributions. Instead, it is often the small, consistent actions rooted in our values that shape how we are remembered. A joyful legacy is built on the principles we uphold daily, reflecting our true selves and the impact we wish to have on those around us. When we think about our legacy, it is essential to recognize that our actions today play a pivotal role in shaping the future. Each interaction, decision, and moment of kindness contributes to a tapestry that weaves our story into the lives of others. For instance, consider someone who actively engages in their community, spreading joy through simple acts of kindness. This individual may not realize the ripple effect their actions create, inspiring others to adopt a similar mindset and fostering a culture of generosity and happiness. By embodying the values we cherish, we can cultivate a legacy that inspires future generations to continue this cycle of joy. Reflecting on how we want to be remembered can serve as a powerful motivator. Imagine a person sitting quietly, contemplating their life, pondering the question, "What do I want my legacy to be?" This moment of introspection can lead to profound realizations about the importance of joy and kindness. It's in these quiet moments that we can align our daily actions with our deeper aspirations, ensuring that we leave a legacy that resonates with positivity and love. To put this understanding into practice, consider creating a project that spreads joy within your community. This could be as simple as organizing a neighborhood cleanup, starting a community garden, or hosting events that bring people together to celebrate life. Each of these actions not only enhances the environment, but also fosters connections among individuals, creating a sense of belonging and shared joy. The impact of such initiatives can be significant as they encourage others to join in, perpetuating the cycle of positivity. As you contemplate your legacy, it may be beneficial to take a moment to write a letter to your future self. In this letter, outline your hopes for the legacy you wish to leave behind. What values do you want to be remembered for? What actions do you want to encourage others to take? This exercise not only clarifies your intentions, but also serves as a reminder of the joy you wish to cultivate within your life and the lives of others. Additionally, consider identifying 3 ways you can start building your joyful legacy today. It might be as simple as committing to a daily act of kindness, sharing uplifting stories, or creating a gratitude circle with friends and family. These small intentional steps can lead to significant changes over time, reinforcing the notion that joy can be woven into the very fabric of our lives. In conclusion, creating a joyful legacy is not merely an end goal, but a lifelong journey. It inspires others and perpetuates joy in the world, fostering connections that transcend time and space. By aligning our actions with our values, reflecting on our aspirations, and actively spreading joy, we can ensure that our legacy is one of love, kindness, and inspiration for generations to come. The story we write through our lives can continue to resonate long after we are gone, a testament to the power of joy in shaping a brighter future. Chapter 24. The Journey to Joy. As we arrive at this concluding chapter, it becomes essential to reflect on the journey to joy and to recognize the ongoing process of nurturing it. Joy is not merely a fleeting emotion or a destination to be reached. It is a lifelong pursuit, a path filled with experiences, growth, and learning. Each moment we embrace joy contributes to our overall sense of fulfillment, creating a rich tapestry of life that is both vibrant and meaningful. Throughout this book, we have explored various facets of joy, understanding that it thrives when we consciously choose to cultivate it. This journey is marked by continuous growth, as every lesson we learn builds upon the last, guiding us toward a deeper appreciation of ourselves and the world around us. As we encounter challenges and setbacks, we also discover that these experiences serve as opportunities for development. They enrich our understanding and strengthen our resilience, allowing us to navigate life with a more profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. In this shared journey, there is immense power in connection. When we open ourselves to others, sharing our experiences and insights, we create a supportive community that fosters joy. Imagine a person reflecting on their unique path to joy, celebrating not just the milestones, but also the small victories along the way. Each step taken, whether it be a moment of laughter, a newfound connection, or a simple act of kindness, adds to the richness of their journey. In doing so, they inspire those around them to embark on their paths, fostering a sense of belonging and support. To put these concepts into practice, consider creating a personal joy map. This exercise invites you to outline your journey thus far, highlighting the moments that have brought you joy and the lessons learned along the way. Look ahead, envisioning the future goals that will continue to nourish your joy. Reflecting regularly on your progress will help you celebrate the joyful moments that often go unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Acknowledging these experiences reinforces the importance of joy in your life and helps you remain mindful of the beauty that surrounds you. As we conclude this exploration, it is vital to remember that the journey to joy is ongoing. Each step taken, no matter how small, is a celebration of life and fulfillment. Embrace this journey, knowing that it is filled with opportunities for growth, connection, and the profound joy that arises from living authentically. In cultivating joy, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire others to embark on their journeys, creating a ripple effect that can change lives and communities for the better. So, take a deep breath, reflect on your journey, and let the pursuit of joy continue to guide you as you navigate the beautiful adventure of life. As we conclude this exploration of joy, it's essential to reflect on the journey we've undertaken together. Each chapter has unveiled a vital aspect of joy, its power to enrich our experiences, transform our relationships, and enhance our overall well-being. We've learned that joy is not merely an emotion, but a conscious choice that can profoundly influence our lives. From understanding joyful energy and connecting with the universe to embracing self-love and nurturing relationships, Each lesson has emphasized the importance of actively cultivating joy in our daily routines. Key takeaways remind us that gratitude shifts our focus from lack to abundance, and simple pleasures can hold profound significance in our happiness. We've discovered that nurturing our environment and setting joyful intentions can create a foundation of positivity that fosters resilience in the face of challenges. Importantly, we've seen how the acts of giving and service can not only uplift others, but also deepen our own sense of fulfillment. To apply this knowledge, begin by integrating small, joyful habits into your daily life. Whether it's practicing gratitude each morning, engaging in creative pursuits, or spending time in nature, these actions can significantly enhance your mood and outlook. Challenge yourself to reflect regularly on your progress and celebrate the milestones, no matter how small. Remember, joy is a journey, not a destination. It requires continuous effort and a commitment to growth. As you move forward, I encourage you to share your journey of joy with others. Seek connections that uplift you, spread kindness, and engage in meaningful conversations. Create a joyful legacy that inspires those around you and fosters a culture of happiness within your community. Let this be a call to action. Embrace the transformative power of joy as you navigate life's complexities. Keep a joy journal, set joyful goals, and remind yourself that every step taken toward joy is a celebration of life itself. Together, let's cultivate an environment where joy flourishes, enriching not only our lives, but also the lives of those we touch. Your journey to joy is just beginning, and every moment counts. Embrace it wholeheartedly. Don't forget to share if you find this content helpful, and don't hesitate to leave a comment or suggestion. We always welcome your feedback. Have a great day and a prosperous life. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss new videos from us. Thank you for supporting our channel.